Ready when you are.
Yeah, we are live. Akódédé wòyí, àbí? Podcast Ìgbàlódé ni a tún gbédè yìí, tá a mú wá sí etí ìgbọ́yín lápá kan lọ́sọ̀ọ̀sẹ̀. Tá a mú wá sí etí ìgbọ́yín lọ́sọ̀ọ̀sẹ̀. Lápá kan à ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn amúlòdùn. Lápá kan à ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ìdàgbàsókè ìlú. Orúkọ tèmi ni Tomide Marv. And orúkọ ẹnìkejì mi ni Gbóyèga Adéọyà. My bro, how you dey?
Adé alright o, ẹ̀yin yẹn wá. A dúpẹ́ gidigidi lọ́wọ́ yín o. Ẹ ṣeun, ẹ kú ìbáwagbétò. Ẹ petí gbọ́, ẹ kú bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń bá wa bọ̀ wẹ́rẹ́wẹ́rẹ́.
Yeah, yeah.
Kámi mẹ́ta ń sìn, ó dà pé orí ìkẹfà la wà ń sìn. A dúpẹ́ àmọ́ lóore. Iṣẹ́ wa ò dẹ̀ dúró, bó ṣe wù wá ni pé ká máa bá lọ, ká dẹ̀ máa mú ìtumọ̀ wá sétí gbọ́ ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wa. Kì í ṣe pé ká kàn sọ̀rọ̀, a gbọ́dọ̀ lè fa mọ́ òkun yọ pé n dà ń ṣe ń bí ó nítumọ̀. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. Lójú agboolé ni mo rò pé ọ̀rọ̀ wa ò pọ̀ tó bẹ́ẹ̀ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Kí làwọn nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀ bàbá?
Ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ lórí àwọn amúlùdùn wa. Àǹtí Niniola ṣe fi àwọ̀ tuntun síta, and I really love the album. Mo gbádùn album mi gan. Mo gbádùn album mi gan. Mo ń rò pé màá kọ review mi àti Friday lẹ́kìn ti kọ bọ̀ torí àwọn editorial reasons kankan, but alẹ́ màá bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ lórí ẹ̀. So for me lórí album mi ni pé Niniola mo gbóríyìn fún pé ó kò ṣe bára blue, kò máa mú lúrú pọ̀ mọ́ sápà, kò máa mú ilé pọ̀ mọ́ ilé. Ó stick sí ohun tó mọ̀ ṣe jù lọ, which is Afro House fusion, and she has been sticking to it for a long time, and to date is still what she does. And by every project you see improvement, you see excellence, right? So inú mi dùn gan pẹ̀lú project yẹn. Mo wá tún wá like pé ó lọ gbé àwọn veteran South African house music bí Oskido ó wà lórí bí orin méjì. So that's dope. And another thing ni lyrical content. Niniola is
Vulgar.
Mori Niniola be, yeah, she's very, very vulgar. Sometimes very, very, very vulgar she is. I mean,
think
and on I get what you're saying, but like, from a stylistics angle or from semantics angle, the way for example, now she get one song, Oko 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 mi yo, Obo mi Obo mi Obo mi Obo mi. There is no way that is not outrageous, bro. It is intentional.
Yeah.
Would that be gospel song at the same time?
Yeah.
So it's and yeah, I'm listening, bro.
So before I come back to vulgarity, is that the correct word? First of all, the album, press play. I think she just wanted to play, this is music. I don't know what her discography has really, really been about. I know it's house, for instance, 2021 EP 6-7, Lagos to Josie 2021. I'm sure that has Maradona. This is me 2017.
This is me
2020. Colors and Sounds.
Sounds of
So you're talking 5 projects or more. Tó máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn tó ti ní distinct sound wọn tó yẹ pé ó dá wọn mọ̀ fún tí wọ́n ń ṣe. Niniola jẹ́ kan nínú wọn. Wọn kì í
bẹ́ẹ̀
bá dùn. Afro house yẹn wọn kì í bá dùn. Ó dẹ̀ wà
bẹ́ẹ̀
original, very original.
bẹ́ẹ̀
Like you can tell that
bẹ́ẹ̀.
um, tó bá ti ń chant bó ṣe máa ń chant tó máa ń lo ohun òkè yẹn, a ti mọ̀ pé Niniola nìkan ló ní unique voice, vocal
Mhm,
ability, and it's really, really
mhm,
cool. It's a breath of fresh,
mhm.
like I said. I was expecting a soundscape Mayato, obviously. Afro house, I'm hearing disco, I'm hearing a bit of Kwaito,
Yeah.
I'm hearing, of course, I'm a piano dear one bear. I'm a piano be meta to Shangility one bear. Afrobeats no one bear. Kilo but don't do me
Yeah.
Kiza. There was someone who sounded like his Daniel. That person is
Hakim Adisa.
Kim Adisa, yeah. Song produced by Magic Boy, Wami. Track list opened with a beautiful song, Lavish. The rhythm is just undeniable. Lavish, Pepper Dem, Level, Chelete Moleko, Yani, Oskido produced, and then
Favorite me so far.
Mr. DJ. Mr. DJ is late. Mr. DJ was produced
Yeah.
by, what's this man's name? Oskido. So you can tell there's this exquisite elite feeling. This is this is
Mm-hmm.
a sound. This is it's not even about recording, but you can enjoy. It's
Mm-hmm.
enjoyable from A to Z.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the. I think it's
Yeah.
stuff for clubs, for relaxation, for travel. Afrobeats there one but be Afrobeats meta Mary Fuse is on the album. I think overall
Yeah.
our identity is obvious on the album. I'm going to make you feel good. Musical essence. Uh, orin orin tẹ́lẹ̀ jó sí wà ń bẹ̀. Orin tó máa gbé yín wọ 7-7 tó bá fẹ́
Mm-hmm.
bá jẹ́ tibítibí gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ṣàwà for you to enjoy
Mm-hmm.
yourself. About the
Mm-hmm.
vulgarity, I have to agree with you because of those. Yàtọ̀ sí yẹn náà, ó dà bó sọ wọn kan nu Mr. DJ yẹn tó funny. I mean, I just generally like it. I generally like the way the whole thing has played out. So yeah, vulgarity, we can debate how vulgar she is. The reason why I said she's how vulgar is because I mean vulgarity is there's this guy who is late now. Méjì lọ́yàn, ọ̀kan lóko,
Kalimenta.
Alimenta. That's what I would call ras and vulgar. This one is coded, but you can tell
Mm-hmm.
she has a sexy
Yeah,
essence.
we can say explicit, yeah.
Yeah,
You can just tone
yeah.
it and say
At the end of the day,
explicit.
at the end of the day, it's vulgar, but I just appreciate how she introduces her sexiness into the music. You need some of that sometimes. So I don't want us to call that vulgar. I don't know if that makes sense, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, enough said.
Yeah. I mean, it's like it's like an improvement on Saint Janet, man. It's cause when you look at bringing music together, bringing sex and sexuality, femininity, identity, and all these things closely. You can think of Saint Janet, you can think of someone like Niniola. Saint Janet's sound music is explicit, but at the same time it is authentic, right?
It's authentic,
The
but
same
even
way
she makes juju music, by the way. Go ahead, please.
you said?
She makes juju music, so I think it's authentic. We can call it authentic, but
Mm,
Oman reform àwọn orin mi. Oman vulgarize.
yeah, from church music to hymns, you know, things like that. So when you look at someone like Niniola, is how she has owned a person, the things she talks about in her music, unashamed. And the beauty of this thing is that they feel unforced, they feel real about her.
Yeah, very.
I think one of the superpower of a music is the sultriness, right? And she owns that power of femininity. She knows how to use that power very well. Mo dẹ̀ rò pé nǹkan dáadáa ni. The
Yeah.
album yẹn dùn ṣá, ó dùn, ó dùn.
Yeah. So,
Even though àwọn èèyàn sọ pé niche album ni, or I understand.
this album, ni, but for me this year, what I can enjoy, of course, Ashake, of course, Adedamola, Niniola, Talotu.
Mm.
Niniola is in my top.
Èmi tún enjoy show them. Mo
So that,
enjoy mo for èmi màá mú Rema, màá mú màá mú Rema lọ́wọ́ báyìí, màá mú àwọn tí màá tún mú wọ́n lè má sí ní mainstream ṣá,
yeah,
bí Oyèdélé.
Niniola is guaranteed for me. Like I can be okay. Timaya's album. I'm not the default Timaya fan, but I have a history with Niniola, especially with Maradona, and I think Squander. Was it Squander? Not Squander. Fouls in Squander.
Yeah, with House?
Like Niniola has a catalog that you can respect.
Facts.
Standard.
Facts.
He has it. Maradona is one of those songs where you can't explain it. So you get it's Afrobeat Hall of Famer. I dare say.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I don't play with her music. She's one of ones. She's one of those who help us to dilute. When everything gets too loud and too busy, people like Niniola will come and then give you, this is original. You don't.
Yeah,
So
it's
things like that.
original, yeah.
You can check.
Yeah.
Back to Oskido. I think it's excellent that she was able to introduce the South African element to it because she has a fan base over there
Yeah.
too. So
Yeah, I think on this album, go deeper into the Afro house sound. Go
yeah,
into deep house. Lottery. Go deeper. See ju. Then látòrí getting àwọn tí a lè pè ní originators of Afro house or house music ní South Africa, Oskido. There is also another person, which for some reason I can't remember their name, is also on the album, which shows intentionality. She knows what she's doing. Sandy looking cultivated, but ó mọ ibi tó fẹ́ kó dé. I
Kilo,
mean, it would be nice to see her doing some
what do you,
stuff, to be honest.
why do you think Magic Sticks has exposure on this album? This is like 3 or 4 songs produced by
Yeah,
producer.
yeah. During in my review of Ashake's Lunguba album, mo sọ pé I miss the touch Majestic's. Bóyá likely Ashake fẹ́ fi amapiano sound díẹ̀ díẹ̀, ó fẹ́ try different things. But Majestic's ó ti wà so goddamn good pẹ̀lú log drums débi wípé ó máa lò to his own magic. Bórúkọ ẹ ṣe rí náà nìyẹn, Magic Sticks. Ó ń lu drum yẹn pẹ̀lú idán ni, ọlọ́wọ́ idán ni. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé Niniola gan respect and recognize talent yẹn is the reason why we have Majestic's collaborating with her, and we didn't even get the usual suspect, which is sad, So, I know for Majestic's very first track.
Yeah.
I mean, Majestic's no get the usual buzz of the year we don't get in the last 2 years, but at least I'm happy to see him busy with someone like Niniola instead of everyone just saying he got left out of Ashake's album.
Right. That makes sense. I think we can just go to the next checkout for today. Niniola's album, Niniola Apata. I don't know if you can see this, but we love you. I love you. I love your music. I love your style. Yeah, so she's amazing. And her sister has a different style. Tenny is spontaneous. She has her own vibe. She gets traditional, she can get local, she gets very, this freestyle culture. She comes up with it on the spot, and it's fire. So yeah, that's that for Niniola. Thank you for your music. Let's go to Cold AF. I'm just realizing now that Cold
For
AF
real.
is building a concept with the K O or K title. So her last EP was Collide. This one is Caution. Caution spelled with the K. So Code AF, Code as fuck. I believe that's what it is. Collide, Caution. I listened to the album, and I think she's probably the
Yeah,
not
if we're even like going deeper into like what Niniola has done, right?
yeah.
We go con we go con
Go conclude. I dey hear you. Okay. So let me just keep it going. 6 tracks on Caution, 17 minutes. I like I think it was let me try and remember. Cycle must break. No, 10 toes down. 10 toes down is fire. Mayana is the lead single of the EP. I find it really cool that she has built this consistent pattern with the what's the language now? Èdè àwọn ará Jamaica yìí. Kí ni wọ́n ń pè é? Patois. Ó ní patois pattern tó ti fi wọlé, and that's kind of her style or her signature language. Of course, she does the R&B vibes, but a lot of patois and kini with dance hall energy. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to remember. So you hear it throughout the
yeah.
365 9 lives, Mayana, 10 toes down. I like 10 toes down. I think that's like the one that I really connected to easily. You go down solo podcast, it's important. Cycle must break. I kind of like Uncommon Prophets and Isgard are the only featured acts on the EP. Well, do you know those guys? And I'd like to speak to those two features.
Momo is God.
Yeah, BK and Uncommon
Is God
Prophets.
yẹn wà lórí àwo tuntun tí AQ fi síta.
Yeah, right. I think Isgard is being prompt or is being pushed as the next.
Code AF olórin tó dáa ni. Ó mọ orin kọ, ó mọ orin kọ. Mo dẹ̀ gbádùn pé dancehall rẹ̀ yẹn ó ń explore in different forms. Ìgbà míì dancehall yẹn ò ní wà all in your face like dancehall, but ó ti master vibe yẹn ní ọ̀nà tó jẹ́ wípé even tí bá ń kọ nǹkan gan dancehall ni yóò máa jẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀. Òun ti mọ vibe tó fẹ́ wà, ó mọ situation tó fẹ́ wà. So mo fi pé wọ́n ń ṣe iṣẹ́ gidi pẹ̀lú management ẹ̀ láti ètò fi síta ní ṣé ọdún tó kọjá nìyẹn. Ọdún tó kọjá ni ó fi
Like
ọdún tó kọjá náà ni àbí.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọdún tó kọjá ni.
Ó ti wá gbé Kaution jáde báyìí.
Track mẹ́fà náà ni.
Growth bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìdàgbàsókè wà nínú bó ṣe ń kọrin. Bí ó ti àgbékalẹ̀ orin rẹ̀, maturity ó wà nínú lyricism ẹ̀. Even tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ìfẹ́ àbí tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa relationship àbí anything àbí sex àbí desire anything or even talking about and nǹkan kan tún ní nínú orin Code AF. Ó máa ń tiraka láti sọ̀rọ̀ nípa womanhood. Ó máa ń try láti make sure she puts on for the women. put on for the girls.
Yeah.
And nǹkan tó móríwú gbà ni nǹkan tó móríwú gbà ni mo like ló jẹ́ kí n like tó fi síta before Kaution yìí ètò wọn àti Hema tí wọ́n fi síta yẹn ó dùn bàjẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n Kaution yìí mo like ẹ.
Mi ò wá gbọ́ yẹn, mo rí nígbà tó jáde bọ̀ mi ò kàn ráyè gbọ́ ni.
Check it out. Mo like eléyìí torí pé Kaution yẹn ó bá brand tí ó tún gbé lọ mu red ló ń wọ̀ red ni even ní listening party ẹ̀ red làwọn team ẹ̀ wọ́n fi bí red sweat wọ́n fi kọ́rùn so wí pé fire and danger beware.
Speaking of
fọwọ́ mi iná ìléru.
pé mo fẹ́ sọ Yorùbá bọ̀ Yorùbá ò ní lọ. There is a mystery around her brand. I don't know if it's intentional. There is the way she has been presented to us there.
Okay.
A mysterious act where you don't have to know too much, but you have to respect her. In a way, did you notice that? I don't know if she has done an interview. I've not seen an interview. Maybe it's me, but there's something about her that you see her, but you don't really see her. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you have to then want to learn something about her that you can't explain. But it's really, if that was intentional, I think it's like, working. And bit by bit, her personality is being, shown to us through the music, bit by bit. So you can start to go from Collide, Kaution, and whatever. So, I think it's interesting. I can hardly talk about her in Yoruba. I don't know why. It's not smooth. Like I'm àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá yẹn ò jáde, but yeah, pretty much àwọn new music wo la tún rí lẹ́nu jẹ́mẹ́ta ṣé ká sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn aláriwo yìí ni kí ni tí náírà ń sọ nu orin Zino.
mi ò ṣe gbọ́ kí n má parọ́ mi gbọ́. Mo kàn mọ̀ pé mo gbọ́ ó dà pé bá snippet ni mo gbọ́ ní Twitter abánikàndá àbí nǹkan.
Abánikàndá yá fílẹ̀
abánikàndá
ó yẹ kí n bring it up gan. Any more new music? Ìgbà wo alága ń bọ̀? Mo rò pé alága máa jáde láàrin.
Alága fi single síta pẹ̀lú Bad Boy Teams.
Kí ló wà ń bẹ̀?
But general sui generis tó jẹ́ EP gangan kò tí jáde ṣùgbọ́n ohun tí mo ti gbọ́ lórí àwo yẹn ó wà ń bẹ̀. Intro yẹn hard solid.
Àṣàkẹ́ wà.
Kò sí Àṣàkẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n clearly influence Àṣàkẹ́ wà ń bẹ̀. Tí a bá dẹ̀ rántí pé Fuji yìí ó jẹ́ ohun tí Reminisce ti máa ń fi sínú àwọn orin rẹ̀ láti ilẹ̀. Ó jẹ́ ohun tó máa ń àrà tó máa ń fàyọ lẹ́kọ̀ọ̀kan nínú àwọn orin rẹ̀. Èèyàn máa mọ̀ pé kì í ṣe tuntun fún Reminisce.
Ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan kọ́ o. Like kì í ṣe báwo ni mo fẹ́ sọ kì í ṣe gbogbo gbà o bóyá ẹ̀kan péré àbẹ́ méjì àbí báwo la fẹ́ ṣàlàyé ẹ̀ pé Reminisce ń lo Fuji yàtọ̀ sí Kakobi Chicken ṣe Reminisce gbá ti Fuji tipẹ́tipẹ́ ni. Mo fẹ́ lówó bí dáàdì tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Reminisce mo fẹ́ lówó bí dáàdì mi Kakobi Chicken Àgídìgbò.
Okay. Súnkẹrẹ fàkẹrẹ.
Súnkẹrẹ fàkẹrẹ Fantasy.
Pọ́nmilé ńkọ́?
Fantasy a lè pe Pọ́nmilé ní
Fuji.
Káàdé a lè pe ní Fuji. Káàdé.
Fẹ́ fàyọ ni pé sórí nígbà ń dọ́gbọ́n pè ní Fuji yìí Afrobeat tó wà ń bẹ pọ̀ ń bẹ o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Mo fẹ́ fàyọ ni pé rap ni alága bá tò láti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Tó bá ń yọ ó wà ń bẹ̀ ṣe telephone dey ring ọ̀gá who dey call you cannot dull me my paddies dey ball. Every brand new Igbalode everything Fuji nìyẹn and the sound is wey you dey hear the thing. Ìmí tún wà lórí album yẹn hard daily basis. So on a daily basis. I'm not got
They
time.
making money on a daily basis, making on a daily basis, yeah.
So one bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ò mọ̀ bóyá ká pè é Fuji, but ó ti wọnú Fuji bí bẹ́ẹ̀. So I think you are correct.
Àti pé òun gangan máa ń fẹnu ara rẹ̀ sọ Fuji bíi kó máa sọ back to my Fuji shit, see you on the next album, motherfuckers. You know,
right.
outro kan tó ṣe lórí orin kan nìyẹn. Ó fẹ́ràn kó máa sọ fún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà ló ti make references sí Fuji, then ó tún tan pẹ̀lú àwọn bíi Paso, àwọn tó ń kọ Fuji. Wọ́n máa ń pè sóde Western G Carnival nìbàdàn. So ó dẹ̀ máa ń perform níbẹ̀. So mo fi pé affiliation tí ó ní pẹ̀lú àwọn tó wà ní agbo Fuji ó fún ní
street cred.
Ó jẹ́ kí èèyàn máa rí bí ẹni tó máa ń ṣe Fuji lẹ́kọ̀ọ̀kan lọ́pọ̀ gbà. Ṣùgbọ́n rap ni alága, rapper ni alága, OG rapper lálága.
So
I mean, Nasir ni favorite rapper alága. So and mo ń sọ lọ intro album yẹn ó wà very very strong. Intro EP yẹn rather ó wà very very strong. Sui generis. Ṣùgbọ́n káwo September àti alága fẹ́ drop September 19.
Definitely a máa track ẹ̀ mi tẹ̀ fẹ́ gbọ́.
Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn yòókù experiment lọ lọ́tún lósì.
Kí ni discography alága ṣe rí báyìí? Ṣó ti pé 10 àbí ṣó ti pé 6? Elhaj, Baba Fusa, kí lorúkọ yìí tó jáde pẹ̀lú Burna Boy yẹn gbà yẹn náà? There was one EP. ASTG àbí?
EP mi rò pé Burna Boy wà lórí ASTG.
Iṣẹ́ Burna mú Fireboy ni mo fẹ́ sọ.
Okay. Kìíní nìyẹn Vibes and Inshallah.
Vibes and Inshallah. Èwo wà ní ASTG? Bóyá track.
ASTG ni àlàyé tó ṣe Gogo Volume 1.
So that's
tó jáde ní last year.
EP náà nìyẹn àbí?
ASTG nínú album nìyẹn.
Okay, so kí n bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ ni pé alága ti níṣẹ́ tó pọ̀ nílẹ̀ o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, and tí a bá wo pẹ̀lú bí àlàyé tó ṣe Gogo Volume 1 ASTG tó yẹn bó ṣe jáde ní last year, èèyàn máa rò pé yóò tó bí ọdún 3 sísìn kí alága tó tún fi omi síta. Ṣùgbọ́n ó ṣe pé alága gan ti wà very very àwọn ohun táwọn ọmọ ń ṣe níta ti jíńjà alága pé kò ṣeré mọ́, àti pé àwọn ọmọ ti wọlé school gẹ́gẹ́ bá alága náà ṣe ń sọ time to get back in the office. Tálága máa sọ nìyẹn, so ó lè wà strategic pé àwọn ọmọdé fẹ́ wọlé school lálága ṣe drop new song, but who knows.
So rántí ọmọ times 100.
Ọmọ mo ṣe cover orin yẹn o, damn. Ọmọ bó jẹ́ day bó jẹ́ night, reminisce man. Very strong rapper.
Gbàtí mo kọ́kọ́ gbọ́ reminisce abẹ́ 2006 mo rẹ̀ wá orin yẹn mo wá tí 6-0 rugged man reminisce. I don't know if you know 6-0. Èmi gan ò mọ̀.
Damn.
And this was ayé ìgbà tá a máa ń ra election tó máa ra Daz Arokume Sky B like 2 years after Sky B reigned. Kíní ẹ̀ wà nù mix mo rẹ̀ wá orin yẹn mo wá tí 6-0 lórúkọ rapper yẹn 6-0 rugged reminisce. It was just a rap fest. They just went off. Orí bí ìgbà táwọn Ferocious àti Terry the Rap máa ń ṣe 4-in-1. So yeah, that was the era Remy came out, and then Gongwa Saw by Nice, Bachelor's Life. That was the second time I learned about Reminisce. And then from there, a few things, Kakobi Chicken came out, 2012, everywhere, all over the place. So shout out to Alaga, man. Ikona and Oji. Ṣé ká fa gbádùn dúdú lẹ́ka wo nǹkan mi? Ṣó ti wo trailer Lisabi? I can't hear you. Tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ mi ò gbọ́.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo ti wo trailer Lisabi yẹn mo ti wo.
Kí ni first first impressions?
Cinematography torí
Action.
pé ẹni tí ó ya iṣẹ́ yẹn òun ni first person tí mo interview ní òun ni probably second person ẹnì kejì tí mo interview ní year yìí nígbà tí ó ṣe tó ya sinimá Fúnkẹ́ Akíndélé a tribe called Judah àbí a tribe of Judah àbí a tribe called Judah àbí the tribe called Judah mo title yẹn mo máa ń gbé síra wọn bọ òun ló ya irinṣẹ́ yẹn mi gbọ́.
Ó dà ń pé a tribe called Judah ni.
A tribe called Judah. So Bani ló ya irinṣẹ́ yẹn and ó sọ nǹkan nínú interview tí a ṣe pé ó ní kámẹ́rà kan tó ń fẹ́ get pé àwọn new things wà tó ń fẹ́ try. Mi lè wait láti ṣe probably a follow-up interview. Ká sọ̀rọ̀ success eléyìí I'm looking forward to it cause inú rẹ̀ dùn gan-an látìgbà tí trailer yẹn ti jáde inú rẹ̀ dùn gan-an ẹ̀mẹwàá ló ń sọ pé Nollywood kàn rántí òun ti ṣe tóun lè ṣe o kàn rántí òun o mo ní kó má wọrí Nollywood ò rántí ẹ̀ sí rere cause ó ti ya àwọn iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n lámì laka currently òun ni highest earning cinematographer in the country blockbuster cinematographer náà ń pè gan nísìn as a nickname so inú mi dùn láti rí àwọn shots mi mọ̀ bóyá ẹlòmíì pay attention sí àwọn shots yẹn wide frames yẹn inú mi dùn mo ń wo like gbogbo cinematography jẹ́ ọ̀kan ṣá ṣùgbọ́n interpretation story òun ni ọkàn mi wá wà ń bẹ báyìí pé kí ni ó máa wá jẹ́ kí ni wọ́n fẹ́ fún mi kí ni wọ́n ní láti offer ṣé ó máa jẹ́ just another kìnítà tí máa ń rí because cinematography ìyẹn lásán omi ọbẹ̀ lásán ni.
Content ní kókó.
Content ní kókó.
Now èmi rò pé mo ní púpọ̀ láti sọ I'm not a movie person but mo kàn ń wo discography àbí filmography director wa ní Akínmọ́láyan at least àwọn sinimá tó lámìlaka tó jẹ́ pioneer films in the space The Wedding Party. Chief Daddy.
Ká sọ pé pioneers of the new wave ṣá.
Ó wà lára wọn. Èmi ò tiẹ̀ dẹ̀ wá mọ̀ pé wọ́n gbajúgbajà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn but now I'm seeing that is perhaps the highest earning. So kì í ṣe pé ibi tí mo ti kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ lọ gbọ́rọ̀ gbà ni pé ṣé kì í ṣe pé epic ti fẹ́ máa pọ̀ jù lọ́rọ̀ wa ṣùgbọ́n ìgbàlódé ni a wà bí nǹkan ṣe gbà báyé ṣe gbà ń sìn la ṣe ń jẹ ayé epic la wà prime lápá Netflix lápá.
ó nígbà kan tá à ń jẹ epic gan tẹ pé gbogbo àwọn eré tó ń ṣe eré pọ̀fọ̀ ni eré yìnbọn tù mọ́ra wọn gbogbo ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀.
So era yẹn ti padà wá àbí.
ṣé ó dá kẹ́yìn sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ẹ̀ pé gbogbo epic film tá à ń rí yìí kì í ṣe nǹkan tó jọjú ohun tá a ti rí sẹ́yìn ni ayé àwọn Abìjà ayé àwọn Dagunró ayé àwọn Kùkùté.
n tó jẹ́ kó jọjú ni pé ara ọ̀tọ̀ náà fi ń gbé jáde ní ìsìn mọ́ technology
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni
SFX oríṣiríṣi àràmọ̀ǹdà tá a rí tẹ́lẹ̀ àwọn ègé film wọ́n ṣe ń gbà yẹn tí wọ́n rí ṣe tí wọ́n ráyè gbé yọ dáadáa àwọn ilé tún máa gbé yọ. Mo dẹ̀ rò pé as much as torí tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wò náà ó ti ń jọra wọn jù. Owó láṣẹ wò tán yìí kí lorúkọ ẹ̀. House of Ga Lisabi lélẹ́yìí àti wo èwo la tún wò ṣáájú tó tún fẹ́ fara pẹ́.
àti wo jagunjagun, àti wo
Yẹ̀sìn kó
alẹ́ agẹ́sìnkólé, àti wo ó ní ọ̀kan náà tí Ọdúnládé Adékọ́lá ṣe.
kí lorúkọ ẹ̀
Òrìṣà.
lámúrútù àbí lákàtàbú.
Lákàtàbú, ó tún fi òrìṣà náà já, ó fún òrìṣà náà síta.
ẹnìkan ń ṣèkan lọ́wọ́ o tó jẹ́ obìnrin, ṣé kìí ṣe àǹtí Mercy? Ṣé Mercy ni?
No, Tóyìn Abraham.
ṣé Tóyìn àbí àǹtí tó fa kéèsì bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà yìí?
Ṣé Ìyábọ̀ Òjó?
Ìyábọ̀ Òjó dàkún náà ń ṣèkan lọ́wọ́.
Ó pọ̀.
wọ́n bí wọ́n fàyọ ni pé ìgbà ti yí, èmi ò wá fẹ́ kí àpò ẹ̀ ṣe epic o, àwọn story mi.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni story pọ̀.
It's important to tell our stories, so it's possible that we are distracted with telling these stories on global platform, and then we overpimp, and then we lose some of the juice. I don't know how to explain it, but there's an obsession with the warrior story. There's an obsession with jagun type shit, such that you don't then tell the full story. There's some elements of the story that you are forgetting to tell because we are so particular about this SFX, this Ibon, or
Yeah.
And then we lose out on the fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if I told you about my reservation about Fumilayo and Sam Kuti. We talked about that movie could have been a lot more.
Yeah. We talked about it, but like we don't go deep.
So sometimes I feel like I don't know if they are in a hurry. I'm not in a position to talk about this, but would that be way? Should I use this language? It feels like we are pandering. Technically, is a kind of pandering that we're now missing out some elements. I mean, you have to. Okay, so look at Anila. Anila is a complete story. Look at the work they did with Anila. Respectfully, without disrespecting anybody else. But look at the totality. I don't think they told the entire story, but if you watched Anila, you would be able to appreciate, how it comes together and how the expressions and all of that. Again, you can't have a perfect system, you can't have a perfect story, but again, early days, it can only get better. So I'm looking forward to Lisabi. I'm going to watch it, of course, and I mean, you just have to salute the new era, Sha. They've done a lot in the last 5-6 years to up the game, up the ante, change the face of Nollywood, go global, make money, and it's really exciting times, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Shout
else?
out to them.
What else? Yeah. Let's talk. Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí. Fún ìdàgbàsókè ìlú, Dangote ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní. Yeah, mo ní ọ̀rọ̀ tó jọmọ́ ìdàgbàsókè ìlú di apá kejì báyìí. Dangote started to roll out PMS today, petroleum motor spirit, finally, after very long. I don't know, how do you perceive from where you stand? We don't have to go deeply into it, but how do you observe that? It's historic because this is the first time in 28 years that Nigerian produced, Nigerian refined crude it's been I mean, it's historic. Whatever the circumstances are can be secondary, but finally, after 6 years or 7 years, whatever, 4 years, we finally have something from Dangote. I mean, we've been having diesel for months, and Jet A1 and other other components, but this time the elephant in the room, PMS, is being produced. And people are saying that, I mean, it doesn't make any difference if we are buying at 890, coming all the way from 145, 200, 4 times, still expensive, but there won't be scarcity. That's like the promise of today, right? How do you just process the whole thing?
Like you said, historic. Even though more reaction ọ̀pọ̀ èèyàn around me, mi mọ̀ bóyá nítorí pé àwọn èèyàn ro nǹkan mi lọ́wọ́ ni àbí nǹkan kan. Àwọn èèyàn ò really tiraka àbí wọ́n fọkàn sí. Wọ́n fọkàn sí bí mo ṣe lérò pé àwọn èèyàn ò fọkàn sí. Ó kàn dàbí pé kálukú kàn tẹ̀ ń ṣe tiẹ̀ ni pé wo congrats ìmọ̀ òun ló mọ̀ jàre. Ṣùgbọ́n at the same time, epo yẹn kò ń ṣe pé price yẹn ó wà better o, but at least reduction yẹn a máa lè fi wé ká máa repo ní 1,200 naira, ká máa repo ní 1,500 naira per litre. So àti pé kò ní sí títò àtòfẹ́ kú àtòdí aago mẹ́wàá alẹ́, kò ní sí gbogbo yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́. So I think I can't say I'm excited, or ecstatic about it. Mo kàn wò pé well, ká máa wò. Torí ẹnujọ́ mẹ́ta yìí gbogbo nǹkan ká sì máa wò ni wọ́n jẹ́, kò sí nǹkan tó ń really móríwú tó bẹ́ẹ̀. Kí n má parọ́.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. In fact, people like us who say we have hope or we feel good about where the country is going, people are just like journey. Mo gbàgbọ́ pé this is a shift in what we've been experiencing. I don't think mi ò rò pé gbogbo nǹkan kàn dẹ̀ máa dà bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n tí àwọn èèyàn bá ń lọ sí Malta àbí Scotland àbí Germany lọ máa képo wá tẹ́lẹ̀, tó ti wá di pé lọ síbẹ̀ jù Lẹ́kì o lè lọ gbépo ńbẹ̀, lọ sí Port Harcourt lọ gbépo ńbẹ̀. Definitely ó yàtọ̀ síra wọn. Owó yẹn dẹ̀ máa yọ ọ́ lẹ̀ níbì kan. Òpò téèyàn máa ń ṣe, wàhálà téèyàn máa ń ṣe lọ clear ní Àpápá, vessel ń bọ̀, ó máa lo ọ̀sẹ̀ mẹ́ta kó tó dé lórí omi, gbogbo yẹn ò sí mọ́. Ìwọ ṣáà pé truck yẹn kó lọ gbépo as long as the refinery is working. So at the level of macroeconomics, ó máa save wa ní dọ́là báwọn èèyàn ṣe sọ. Èmi ò mọ gbogbo àlàyé yẹn, ṣùgbọ́n ìyàtọ̀ máa wà. Àwọn kan ló máa ṣiṣẹ́ ní refinery yẹn. Irú àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, owó tán bá gbà níbẹ̀ wọ́n á ná láàárín ìgboro. Owó ilé á jókòó nílé. Gbogbo ìbẹ̀jú Lẹ́kì yẹn ń sìn, ẹni tó bá ń ta oúnjẹ àbó ń ta ilé, òun talẹ̀, entertainment gan. Àwọn tó bá ń ta ọtí ládùúgbò yẹn, torí pé èrò tún ti pọ̀ sí, àwọn náà á mọ̀ lára. Ara tí local economy fi ń gbérí nìyẹn. Bí petroleum sector dẹ̀ ṣe rí, ó tún ní petroleum máa ń bí subsector ní. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn òwò ló tún máa jáde ń di pé Dangote Refinery ń jáde déédéé, and daily business, daily money, it's going to be really, really, really cool. So ìyẹn ti lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Gbogbo ohun tó bá tún jẹ́ bí update lórí ẹ̀ tó bá kàn wá àti máa mẹ́nu bọ̀. Mo fẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ nípa nǹkan méjì ká tó máa lọ. Nàìjíríà àti China. Tinubu president wa lọ China lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí. Kí ni mo dẹ̀ rí tán mú bọ̀? Òun náà ni pé bá a ti ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀, ìbáṣepọ̀ wa pẹ̀lú China yóò máa tẹ̀síwájú. A ṣe sign àwọn deals kan pẹ̀lú particularly Green Line lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Ìyẹn ni pé railway Blue Line tó ń ti ṣe lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àti Red Line wọ́n tún fẹ́ mú láti Marina lọ Lẹ́kì, 68 kilometers. So owó àti expertise tó máa fi ṣe, àwọn tó máa ṣiṣẹ́ lórí ẹ̀, ó wà lára nǹkan tó lọ ṣe ní China. So China is heavy in Africa in terms of partnership, and we continue do that. So yàtọ̀ sí yẹn, there are other strategic deals tó jẹ́ national tí wọ́n lọ tọwọ́ bọ̀ ń bẹ̀ yẹn. Generally, I feel like, things are looking up, but you cannot. The more you see, the less you know lọ́rọ̀ Nàìjíríà. Wàá rò pé ó ti ń jọra wọn, wàá tún surprise ẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ìtàtàrí fi kó ńlẹ̀, election máa wáyé ní Saturday or Sunday ní Edo State.
Edo State.
Aso Ighodalo P, Ọpẹ́bọlọ̀ APC, Olúmídé Àpáta Labour Party. Àwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta náà jọ máa kojú ara wọn. Àwọn nǹkan kan ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Ẹ̀dó tí ó dàbí idán, torí ó ṣáà máa gbọ́ tí Ọbaṣẹ́kì PDP ní, ṣùgbọ́n ó ń jọ bíi pé èdè wọn ò lura wọn ṣá. Ṣùgbọ́n mo kàn fẹ́ káwọn èèyàn wá mọ̀ pé ìdìbò máa wáyé ní Ẹ̀dó lọ́sẹ̀ yìí. Ondo máa ṣe tiwọn in 2 months time, governorship náà ni. Gbogbo àwọn tó máa lọ́wọ́ ń bẹ̀ kí wọ́n ṣe jẹ́jẹ́, káwọn ìjọba náà kí wọ́n gbìyànjú kí wọ́n jáde láti dìbò. Mi ò rí púpọ̀ sọ lórí ẹ̀ torí pé mi ò sí ń bẹ̀, mi ò dẹ̀ fi bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ àlàkalẹ̀, ṣùgbọ́n mo rí pé Olúmídé Àpáta tó jẹ́ ààrẹ tẹ́lẹ̀ fún ẹgbẹ́ àwọn agbẹjọ́rò ní Nàìjíríà, òun náà fẹ́ yọ sí bọ́ńbọ́. A máa ń sọ pé káwọn olóṣèlú nìkan má máa ṣòṣèlú, káwa tá a wà ní yálà àti jẹ́ activist tàbí a ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ nísàlẹ̀, ẹ̀yin náà jáde síta
Àwọn náà tọwọ́ bọ̀.
ẹ̀yin náà tọwọ́ bọ̀. Òun la rí tí Olúmídé Àpáta ń ṣe. Aso Ighodalo, I understand, is like a top business guy. It's just look for. I'm always excited about elections, so I'll be watching on Saturday. May the best man win for the good of those states.
Ju gbogbo ẹ lọ, kí ìfẹ́ àwọn èèyàn kó wá sí ìmúṣẹ, ohun tí èmi fẹ́ fún àwọn people yẹn nìyẹn. Cause ohun tí àwọn politicians wọ́n fira wọn ṣe, tí èèyàn bá wo news lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta ẹ̀, gbogbo ètí Oshiomhole tí ń sọ pé tó ń pè ìyàwó ẹnìkan lágán lórí national TV, ó kù díẹ̀ káàtó. Àgbàlagbà ni wọ́n, irú wọn ó yẹ kán máa tó lé ní, even kí wọ́n jọ jẹ́ ọ̀tá, àgbàlagbà ń fi ogbẹnu sọ̀rọ̀, àgbàlagbà ń sọ gbogbo nǹkan tán. Irú nǹkan bá ń kó tiẹ̀ kàn wọ́n, kò tọ́ sí wọn lẹ́nu, kò kàn wọ́n rárá. Báwo ló ṣe di pé à ń gbé àìrọ́mọ bí èèyàn wọnú òṣèlú? Ètò wá ṣe pé ẹni tí òun bọ́tẹ́ ìwọ gan kọ́ ló ń dupò gan, òun ti ó gbéyàn dání ni tó ń ti. Wọ́n ń bú ẹni tó jẹ́ governor state rẹ̀ currently. O tún wá kọjú sí ìyàwó rẹ̀ ló wá mú, o tún wá ń fi tí ń dùn wọ́n, ó fi ń bú wọn. Kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Ohun táyé ò mọ̀ gan, gbogbo èèyàn ti mọ̀ báyìí. Ohun tọ́pọ̀ wa ò mọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀, gbogbo ara tí wàá mọ̀ báyìí. Kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Kì í ṣe bí mo mọ̀ pé politics ó lè get dirty and low, ṣùgbọ́n kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. May God guide our leaders right, gẹ́gẹ́ bí former national anthem wa.
Ọ̀rọ̀ òṣèlú wa, èmi ò gbàgbọ́ nínú àdúrà o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Gbogbo yín máa tọwọ́ bọ̀, yálà kẹ́ tọwọ́ bọ̀ láti iwájú àbí kẹ́ tọwọ́ bọ̀ látẹ̀yìn àbí látàárín.
I mean, guide our leaders right. Ó ti di sarcasm nísìnyí ju prayer gan lọ. Sarcasm satire.
Máa guide ara wọn, àwọn aláìní nǹkan ṣe.
Ọlọ́ọ̀.
Ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà ti bọ̀rọ̀ kọ́ o. Èmi ò gbàgbọ́ pé àdúrà kan máa ṣe nǹkan kan níbì kan o.
Kò sí irú àdúrà yẹn lọ́ngà sí àwọn èèyàn kan bá ń dàrú níbì kan. Wọ́n ń dàdúrà yẹn nù.
Ẹ̀rù ló ń ba èyí tó pọ̀ jù nínú wa. Ọlọ́run ti ṣe èyí tó fẹ́ ṣe. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn kan nínú wa, a máa ń tẹ̀lé wọn, a máa ṣègbè lẹ́yìn wọn. A máa ṣe bàbá ìrora. Àwa tó kù, iṣẹ́ ò jẹ́ ká ráyè lójúmọ́ nǹkan. Àwọn míì ẹ̀rù ń bà wọ́n. Ẹ̀rù ń bà èmi náà. ṣé kò ní yọ̀bọ̀n, ṣé kò ní yọ àdá, ṣé kò ní dìjà. Òun là ṣe
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
kí. Nítorí náà ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn nǹkan tí ò yẹ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Àwọn ibi tó yẹ kí ìbáwí ti wá bíi NBA, Nigerian Bar Association, tí wọ́n jẹ́ agbẹjọ́rò tí wọ́n mọ òfin ju àwa gan tá a járàlú, wọn ò ní sọ̀rọ̀. Tẹ́lẹ̀ bóyá wọ́n máa fi statement kalẹ̀. NLC gan, ẹgbẹ́ òṣìṣẹ́, ìgbà tí ó bá ti rọ̀ wọ́n lọ́rùn jùjùjù wọ́n máa já sí àti
àmì
bẹ́ẹ̀.
ṣe bá gbọ́ngbà tí wọ́n sọ pé àwọn irinṣẹ́ tí wọ́n gbé fún àwọn security operatives láti máa fi tọpinpin àwọn adigunjalè, àwọn terrorists and co, àwọn politicians ń lò láti máa fi track àwọn mistresses wọn àtàwọn tí ń bá wọn du ìyàwó sáyé nù.
Ọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀ lóríṣiríṣi àkàìmọ̀.
Báwo la ṣe dé level yẹn?
Ó pẹ́ tá a ti ń bá bọ̀, tó bá jẹ́ ẹ̀ ní pẹ́ tá a ti ń bá bọ̀, ṣùgbọ́n kẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀ yóò tá a bá ti lẹ́nu ọ̀rọ̀, tá a bá ti lè sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa, yóò máa yanjú. Bá a dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀, ìjọ tó bá wù wọ́n ń bẹ̀, wọ́n á máa fúnra wọn tú ìwà ṣe. Àá kàn máa wò wọ́n, á dẹ̀ máa fàdúrà. Àdúrà tá à ń gbà lọ́gbọ̀n ọdún tí nǹkan ò yàtọ̀. Ó jẹ́ bó ṣe jẹ́ lápá bẹ́ẹ̀. Mo rò pé a lè máa kángára ní ìsìn ká máa relé.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni a lè máa relé wa.
Ẹ̀yin yẹn wá iṣẹ́ o pé ẹ gbọ́ wa gbádùn fún tòní, ẹ dẹ̀ wò wá. Ẹ bá sọ fáwọn ẹlòmíì, ẹ subscribe sí YouTube wa, ẹ lọ gbọ́ ní Spotify tó bá jẹ́ pé audio lẹ fẹ́, Apple Podcast, gbogbo ẹ̀ ló wà. Kẹ́dẹ̀ tún máa bá sọ fáwọn ẹlòmíì nípa podcast ìgbàlódé. Ó jẹ́ bó ṣe jẹ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ẹ ti gbọ́ ohun yẹn nìyẹn. Ẹ ṣé gan yẹn wa. Ẹ ṣé gan.
Yeah, all right.
Yes, sir.